Hey, it's Lori. We're here with Carlos Lara. If you're new to our channel, Carlos is our very dear friend, a co-host and a guide for our channel. And we're going to be walking today into El Centro, which is that way. It is the historic center of the city.
Hey guys, good to see you again. It's been a while, but now we're back, and today we'll do this nice walking tour along this rail where the tram goes, and we're gonna be enjoying some parts of the old part of town. So welcome. Let's go. There's a tram. After 5 years of construction, finally is operating. Well folks, now this is the very beginning of the old part of town, and you can notice by the road. Here we have the new part of town with this paved road, and then is the beginning of the old part of town where you see the cobblestone streets. And also you can notice the difference with the houses. We can see over there colonial houses, very old houses, and it's plain to see the difference between the old ones and of course the quite new ones, or ones that were built during the 60s, 70s. This church is Corazón de Jesús, and it's not a very old one. It was built at the beginning of the 20th century, basically. Over here we have where this street splits. On the left-hand side is actually the Gran Colombia Street. And over here where those cars are coming up, that is Bolivar Street. And those two streets are actually like crossing right through the middle of the old part of town. So when you walk either street, you know, on Bolivar or Gran Colombia, you just get to the heart of the city. And the walk is very nice, you know, always there are houses, and from here we'll see, you know, cafes, we'll see a restaurant, a small restaurant where you can have inexpensive specials, you know, that we call lunch. You know, it's possible to find plenty of them along here.
Almuerzos.
Yeah, almuerzos.
Okay.
Once that you get into Ecuador, you'll get very familiar with that word, almuerzos. You know, fortunately, now these old buildings are protected. You know, Cuenca is a UNESCO site. And now they're using them as bars, restaurants, hostels. Take a look at this one. And here, of course, we realize, you know, the mixed of both, you know, the old and new. And in this old house, you see this kind of roof. Look, this is typical Spanish. The roof itself is made of a structure made of wood, in most cases eucalyptus. Now let's go this way. Okay. And here, you see the houses in tiny little places like this. For instance, this is a Venezuelan small, not restaurant, but we call that like picanteria, you know, where they will have little dishes, you know, something like tapas, but Venezuelan style. And we have, you know, this huge Venezuelan community here, yeah, Venezuelan, Colombian, Cuban.
It's economical.
So folks, this was the first hotel of Cuenca, the first inn, first hostel. Now, the city of Cuenca bought the property, bought the house, restored it, repaired, I would say, and now is a gallery. But we can step in quickly and we can take a look at this courtyard. So let's go. ¿Cómo se llama el perrito? Luna. Oh, by the way, now this is part of the security that now everywhere in Ecuador are doing. So always they check your temperature and they spray you with some alcohol. Now look at this. In fact, the original cobblestone streets of Cuenca used to be like this. So over here we can see this nice courtyard, and this is pretty much the way the old houses of Cuenca used to be. And here we have this gallery, that's what it is now, so with different exhibits. Well, we're gonna do a little bit of animation.
That one is entitled Leon. I love it. And this is called GIF art.
Okay, folks, this is Luna. She was a street dog, and she was saved by the people from here, from this gallery that belongs to the city of Cuenca. So she belongs to the city, really. Her name is Luna, and she's super sweet, super friendly, and of course super intelligent as well. And she's here every day, and she's ready to welcome you. So this is fantastic, a gallery where you can bring your dog. Gran Colombia was a big country, huge country, formed by Venezuela. And from here also, look, we can enjoy these beautiful houses.
Yes,
look, they are so nice. This is the way the old houses look like, in Cuenca.
Mm-hmm. And they're all together. There's no breaks between.
And during the time, I think we repair. Hola. And repairs, yes. Muy amable, gracias. So nice, like always, Cuenca people. You can go. We wait. Oh. Okay. Oh, all right.
Look.
That.
Una creación de mi padre.
Oh, very nice.
¿Sí?
Oh, look at this.
Usted nunca había visto una guitarra igual a esta.
No. ¿Es guitarra?
Sí, una guitarra normal, pero con esta figura.
Ya. ¿Y para qué?
La caja de resonancia más primero es para el último.
Ya.
El sonido.
Ya. Oh. Wow, very nice. Excelente. Well, ¿cómo se llama usted, mi amigo?
Talleres Tigre, José Tigre. Mi padre fue San Bartoleño. Por eso de las guitarras. Sí, si no, ella falleció hace 21 años. Entonces yo estoy con el arte.
Súper bien esa guitarra.
Wow.
Déjeme, présteme un cinquito aquí, caballero.
Está a la venta.
Sí está.
Entonces mire la sonoridad, cómo se demora en apagarse el eco.
El sonido. Ah, y usted le hizo aquí con estos. Okay. This is a guitar that has been designed by the Mr. Tigre, actually. His last name. Traditional music. Very nice sound. Caballero. Yes. Lindísimo, caballero. Sí, suavita para tocarle. Lindo, sí. Está de afinarle un poquito, pero está bien. ¿Sabe que en los celulares, justo estaba buscando para darle afinando, hay una aplicación? Excelente. Caballero, muy agradecido, muy amable. This is also a nice street with nice houses, and from now on there are no cars. It's only for a couple of blocks. It's only the tram. And the good thing is that still in the old part of town we have these shops, like the guitar place where we went, and so, or small shops where they sell crafts or they make something, you know.
Yes, really, on every walk into El Centro, you discover something new.
Something absolutely new, and look at the sky.
It's beautiful.
This is very much the same like when you go to the south of Spain.
Okay.
The whole area of Andalusia, Extremadura is very much like that. All right. Well, this street has become very interesting,
Certainly.
even for myself, you know. Look at the dog. He's a nice dog. Kind of stuff which is interesting in Cuenca, that always you can find places like Quinza, olive oil and raisins and all this dry food.
Gracias.
Okay folks, over here we have some nice coffee as well that you can find in Cuenca. So we have this coffee and we have this other coffee as well. $2 without being roasted, $4 brought from here. Muy amable, mi amigo, gracias. £1. Good
I
stuff.
mean, $4 a pound.
Señora, buenas. Muy amable. Wash your hands. A nice, lovely ceramic sink. They make all of this ceramic, all this pottery. Oh, very nice. You have a lot of good stuff here. Tiene cosas hermosas, señora, aquí, lindísimas. Sí. We have the owner of this shop. Her name is Clara Ochoa. And one of the good things of this beautiful ceramic shop is not only that you can find a lot of decoration, plates, vases, different figures, but also you can come here and they have a workshop where you can come and you can paint and decorate your own figure. And then they will fire for you, and of course you can buy it after that. Okay? Gracias, mi señora Clara, muy amable. And now we are in Santo Domingo Plaza. Hi! And of course, this is the Church of Santo Domingo, which is still is active. You know, they open normally. You know, before pandemia, it was open every day. Oh, by the way, something that I was forgetting is to mention that over here was found ruins of the old city of Tumipampa, which was the first or the Inca city. You know,
Okay.
when the Incas arrived from Peru in the year 1460. They established over here a city which they gave it the name of Tumipampa. And some ruins of Tumipampa are actually underneath this part. So when they found it, it was very little, you know, and
Yeah.
a lot of the stones were taken, you know, to build the houses, for the first Spanish houses that were built. So they found something very little, so that they will need to run the big excavation digging project, you know, to do something. So meanwhile they decided to just cover it and just leave it the way it was.
Now it's protected.
Oh, yes.
No one's taking.
Super protected. You see, that is a vegetarian restaurant.
El Toque.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah, it's super nice. You know, for $4 you can eat well. You know,
El Toque.
El Toque, exactly. Let's go. Let's go. You can see this kind of
Oh, they have all kinds of things.
beautiful bowl of fruits, and you know,
But they
it's
have
super
meals
great.
to go.
Oh yes, meals to go. Nice,
Sell these.
exactly, muesli and yes, kale and macadamia. Moringa, you know, moringa is super good. Regular specials, you know, and here you can see in this board, you can see what they have. Oh, caldo de pa. Oh, this is very good. You know. It sounds weird, but it tastes really good.
You haven't steered me wrong yet.
You know, this is Grand Colombia Street. And now over here we're making a right on Benigno Malo. Benigno Malo is the street of the main square and the cathedral. So in 1 block distance from here, we'll find the main square of Cuenca. So let's go ahead and over there.
Lleve la cuna del pozo.
folks, here we are, the heart of the city of Cuenca, the main square, Calderon Plaza. Lots of things to see over here in this area. Look at the cathedral, the new cathedral. Even though this church is the biggest of Ecuador, it still is not finished. This church they start building in the year 1885. There's been over 100 years and it's not finished yet. If you see, there are two steeples that are missing. You know, the problem was that around 1960s they realized there was a crack in the center rosette. And when you actually see later on, we're going to get a little closer, and it's possible to see this crack. And that's the reason when the builders noted the crack, they thought the structure was in danger, so they decided to stop building. Now look at this house, folks. This house is a mix of styles. You know, you can see a little bit of French, but of course when you see the roof, the Spanish roof on the left, and then you realize it's a sort of eclectic house. You know, it's typical here in Cuenca. And now they restore these nice houses which were built around the beginning of the 20th century, end of 19th. And now look what they do with these old houses. Let's take a look. Please go ahead. Over here, dog. Always the same. Some more of the history of the city in here. Look at this, and this is the other side of the building. Excellent, my friend.
How old did you say this was?
This building is from the beginning of 1900s.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
And the
beautiful.
city of Cuenca bought this building around the year 2000.
Oh, okay.
Around that time, you know,
That's how long the city's
99,
been
2000.
using it. Okay.
Exactly. So they bought, and now they moved part of the city hall duties. And in fact, the office of the mayor is on the second floor right over there. So he's got this nice
He has nice
French
digs.
style building, beautiful looking, yeah. And a lot of this stone that looks like marble, but it's actually travertine that we have this mine in the south of Cuenca. All right,
Okay.
let's go over there. Look at this old bank. So we have a lot of marble and some of this travertine. And you can see, look at this ceiling
Oh,
with
wow.
tint metal,
Yes,
you know, this
tin
pressed
type.
metal. Of course, today is a gallery, so always they change in the different exhibit they have.
Sure, sure.
And local artists, foreign artists. And this is one of the
Oh,
parts of the building that I'm attracted the most. The safe room.
yeah.
Look, you know, that's
So those are like the safety deposit boxes.
exactly, yeah. The valuable in here today is actually just the history you see.
Just the
And of
antiquity,
course
yeah.
the art that they
Yes, of
displayed
course.
here. Gracias. That church, you can see this
Uh-huh.
German influence
Yeah.
with these two steeple, but always, you know, these arcs and stuff, always, you know, the little eclectic design in it, the eclectic style.
That's beautiful. So the designer of the new cathedral designed this church also.
And also designed Santo Domingo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Did not know that.
So those are actually the three churches he designed and helped to build here in Cuenca. Señora. Muy lindo. ¿Qué está tejiendo? Ah, una chompa. Well, she's knitting a jumper.
All right.
Yeah. Lindo.
Gracias.
Le felicito, señora. This is the corner of the banks, Lori. So over here is all about banks
Yeah.
in this section of town. Okay, over here we have another interesting building that we have in Cuenca, which is that beautiful building. French, European, Italian style. It was
Beautiful.
built in 1860. Basically, it was built to be the public university of Cuenca. It was the
Uh-huh.
university for 100 years approximately. Now, look, from here is quite a view of this church, and from here it's possible to see the crack as well.
I'm
You
looking
see?
for it.
Right there is the crack, look. And the rosette,
Yes.
at 12 o'clock,
Okay.
there is a crack.
Oh.
This is Santa Ana Street. It's the most narrow street of Cuenca. You know, this is a super old street, the most narrow street of Cuenca, but also over here is where the Inca Trail used to go by.
No kidding.
And it's the Inca Trail that it was heading to the coast. And today we have the road that goes near your house,
Yeah.
which is Ordóñez Lazo.
Uh-huh.
The street is amazing at night. And now it's working at night, you know, it's super nice, a lot
Yeah.
of lights, very
And look,
crowded.
this here at night would just be
That kind of terrace as
beautiful.
well. And the food, I understand, is pretty good. Prices are reasonable. So from here, this open door, not every day is open. So you can see into the cathedral and you can see some of the stained glass windows.
Oh, this is interesting. I've not seen this screen up before.
Yeah, me neither. The sea is nice.
Calle Santa Ana.
Oh yeah, there you go. And let's go this way. Have you eaten in Filippo?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, it's fantastic, you know. Wonderful. Over here you have restaurants with all kinds of ethnic cuisine. French, Le Bistro, that's French. Over there is a super good, you know, Ecuadorian typical cuisine, well made, well prepared. All right, Lori, thank you.
Carlos? Oh, thank you. It was a fantastic day. Beautiful sunny weather, good company. We learned a lot that we didn't know. I mean, we've been here almost 6 years and we still learned a lot today from Carlos. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. You know, today we have enjoyed a good weather day, wonderful experience, and we're starting again, you know, in this new reality. Seems like things are going back to normal. You know, we see a lot of business, they are open again.
Yeah.
In fact, more places, more restaurants. And so we have had a wonderful experienced today.
We have. We've seen stores and restaurants and museums finding a way to work around the restrictions and still make a living and still serve the public in a safe way.
Also, we have enjoyed, to see the tram, how it's serving the city. Finally, after 5 years of construction, is working and is doing all right.
Yeah.
And is helping, with keeping the distance with the people who are using it. And so on and on. So
Yeah.
it seems like everything is going back to normal. So we hope that you enjoy our videos, don't we?
Yes. So please subscribe, tap the button so you find out about new videos coming out, and we'll try to keep them coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye.